You know, that's what we were just explaining, you know. Okay. All right. This is the book of Matthew. This is the book of Matthew 18. Verse 20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them. See, that's where the Lord dwells. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name. There, it says, where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them. Alright, so you know what I mean? That the Lord doesn't dwell in temples made with hands. It's a spiritual temple. Alright, and you got to come in the name of the true name of the Lord, man. You can't be saying, you know, Jesus when no one was saying Jesus in that time. Alright, because Jesus is, you know, Jesus comes from the word, the Greek word, Isus. Alright, and that's you know, a false god, you know, that the Greeks used to worship. Alright, the one people call Zeus. Alright, and another thing is the letter J. The letter J is the newest letter in the English alphabet. Alright, so you know that letter J didn't come around, you know, till like the 1700s. You know, so they could not have been saying Jesus, you know, for the name of the Lord in that time. All right, the true name of the Lord is Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Father, and Yahweh Shai is the Son. All right, so the true name of the Lord is Yahweh Shai. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter 1. Verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. Alright? Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets, it says. Alright, so you gotta be out. You gotta be outside. You gotta be, you know, in the streets. Alright, so, you know, you gotta forget about what all, you know, like you've been taught in this world, man. You know, you've been indoctrinated to have to go and sit down in church every Sunday. Alright, because in church you can't hear the word of the Lord. The word of the Lord is not in the church. Alright, the churches are set up to teach a bunch of lies to our people, man. Alright, so the word of the Lord is not in these churches. Alright, you got to be out in the open, in the streets. Alright, because the word church, it means to call out. So when you're in the church, you can't call out to anyone. You can't call out to the people if there is a fixed amount of people, you know, in the church every week. Alright, so you read this. Verse 21, she crieth in the chief places of concourse. Alright, and the chief places, it means like the best places, or the choice places. Alright? Of concourse, alright, where where people gather together and talk and converse, maybe do business. In the openings of the gates. Alright, in the gates means like the like the marketplaces and things like that. So I mean, if you're going to teach the people, you're not gonna go to a spot where nobody is at. You're gonna go to the place where you see everyone. All right, which is the best, the best places, of the street, the best places of the marketplace, the best places of concourse. Alright, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, and the openings of the gates, in the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Alright, how long will ye simple ones love simplicity? Because our people, they hate. They tend to hate the knowledge of the Lord, man. Fools hate knowledge. Alright, so the simplicity is, not knowing what the will of the Lord is, and they go off their own understanding. They go off their own thoughts and their own feelings. And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. See, and scorners delight in their scorning. So they're scorning, which means to look at the Lord's wisdom like it's something foolish, man. It's not. And fools hate knowledge. Alright, so the ones who hate the Lord's wisdom, they the real fools, man. Because fools hate knowledge. Alright, why would you hate someone for helping you out and showing you the better way? That's what the Lord is doing for you. Alright? And with that, I want to say, alright, shalom. I want to give praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS. And may peace and blessings be multiplied. Shalom.